In today's video, I'll go for Stray's Platinum Trophy. This platinum contains 6 story related trophies, 3 collectible related trophies, 8 chapter related trophies, 6 miscellaneous, and 1 speedrunning trophy. I split this journey into 3 steps. Step 1, play the game and enjoy. Step 2, do the speedrun. Step 3, miscellaneous collectible and chapter related trophy cleanup. I did stream the first couple of hours of this game right here on YouTube. If you don't want to miss a live stream or upload, like and subscribe. The story starts off with our lovely cat and friends waiting for the storm to pass, and as we wake, the storm has passed and we begin chapter 1. This chapter is the tutorial of the game. As we progress through the chapter, this happens. As we get up from that full and empty chapter 2, we earn our first trophy. Now on to chapter 2, we are introduced to these small creatures called Zergs. There are a couple of trophies related to these things, we'll cover them later in the video. We soon get to the most annoying and RNG based trophy within this game, where we have to get through this chasing without getting caught by any Zergs.
I've got a box on my head. Damn it! What? The box blocked one of them. Ah, but he ran into that one. These fucking choke points. Dude, he fell on me. Okay, so I wasn't that far away from the end.
Now on to chapter 3, the flat. We follow TV screens while leading the way to a keyboard. What do we use to open a secret door?
Need help. Data corrupted, need help. E. Like I put E. Yeah, Leon's key. This is taking place between this game is taken between RE4 and RE9. So this is Leon's key. This is the key he goes to save in RE9.
After that and discussing who this cat belongs to, we do a little puzzle what took me longer than I wanted, but after that we found a little robot friend and he was called B12.
Oh, we made a robot. Robot friend, yeah. I think a robot friend.
After meeting B12 and encounter our first collectible called Memories. After that, after using a bucket to zipline, yes, a bucket zipline, we make our way into chapter 4, the slums, where we encounter a robot who sets off a panic alarm, but we make our way to the centre, where we meet the Guardian, who can't understand without the help from B12, that then earns another trophy. He tells us that someone called Momo is one we need to talk to get outside. But before that, me and Chat decided to go explore the slum. We earned a few trophies, starting off with a little Chatty for meowing 100 times, and we ended off the first stream with watching Inferno sleep for over an hour. Yes, Inferno is what my chat and Discord called this cat. To kick off the second stream, I decided to go back to chapter 2 to get the Can't Catch Me trophy. With the positive energy and encouragement of chat, I managed to get it done and dusted.
Holy shit.
Now with the RNG trophy out the way, and the only one I had to worry about was the speedrun trophy. More on that later. As we progress through the slums, we learn that Momo's friends have written ways to get to the outside inside their notebooks. So we have to go around the slum to collect 3 notebooks and bring them back to Momo. Once we get back to Momo and give him the notebooks, he finds a way to fix the transmitter. Tasks us to put up the transmitter on the satellite tower. This then starts chapter 5, the rooftops. Across the rooftops and run away from Zerks, we die a couple of times.
Oh, me. Oh, Dad.
But once on top of the tower, we have to lower the elevator while being chased by Zerk.
Oh my god. Oh shit. How many are there? That elevator's down. Come on. Haha, you can't get me.
After planting the transmitter, we make our way down a very long bucket zipline. What then ends this chapter and begins the next one. Momo isn't home, but he has left us a note saying that he has gone to the bar. As we meet up with Momo inside the bar, he successfully contacts Zabazar. It's come from Zab. Yes, I know I butchered that. And he tells us there is a way out through the sewers.
Shame. He seems like he knows the way.
After that brief conversation between Inferno, Momo, and Seamus, Momo and Inferno make their way to Seamus' apartment. As we enter, we show Seamus Doc's notebook, what says that he's still alive, and there's a secret room in the apartment.
There's a secret room in the flat somewhere. Oh. Knock the paintings down. Aha! Oh, I need to find the code. Okay. I mean, it's not really hidden if it's behind paintings. Oh, here we go. Time Motel. Oh, the clock. Do you have a clock? Yeah. Aha! Oh my god, okay. So you got 2, 5, 1, 2? 2, 5, 1, 2. 2, 2, 5, 1, 2. 2, 5, 1, 1. Hey! Found it! I did. Whoa. It's a lab.
We find out that the Doc was working on a theory how to kill the Zerks. We also find a track of what he used on Seamus when he was young. After exiting Seamus' apartment, we have to go to Elliot programming to get the tracker finished. Right. After doing a lot of backwards and forwards around the slums, we finally get the poncho for Elliot. Now he is warmed up and willing to fix the tracker. After he fixed the tracker, we head back to Seamus and he opens a closed door, what then leads us out to the slums and into the next chapter. Not long into the next chapter, we once again get chased by Zerks, but this time it turns out to be an action movie.
Wee. Holy shit, he's straight out of that fucking movie. Oh my god. Oh, Catman. Hey, is that Doc?
Now into a new area, we find our way into a building and find Doc, who looks like a robot version of Doc Brown.
Yeah, it is Doc.
After talking to him, he tells us he invented a flashlight that can kill Zergs, but needs. So we have to go back and put the battery into the power box on the way back to Doc. All the Zergs in the area come running, so you have to bait them into the lights. Once getting back to Doc, he attaches the defluxer to B12 and we help him to get back to the slums. On the way, we test the defluxer to get rid of the Zergs. We can't use the defluxer for long or B12 will overheat and have to cool down. We soon get back to the slums where Doc and Seamus have a heartfelt moment.
Aww.
After that, the Guardian tells us that Momo is awaiting for us at the sewers. Once meeting up with Momo and hopping onto his boat, we make our way into the sewers for chapter 8. I decided to go for another chapter related trophy here called Pacifist, which is earned by completing chapter 8 without killing any Zergs.
Ew, there's fucking eyes. Ew. Oh, there's fucking eyeballs. Are they blinking as well? Ugh. That's disgusting.
As we progress through the chapter, B12 scans something and remembers something. But while he was scanning, Inferno gets surrounded by Zerg, so B12 uses the defluxer to save him.
B12! No! Please don't tell me he's dead. I love my little droid companion. Hey, you're a pacifist! We got it!
After that intense chase, B12 thanks Inferno and make our way to the next chapter. The next chapter is the Ant Village, and this is where we meet Zab. To begin this chapter, we find out a shocking truth.
Hey, what are you playing? A catastrophe! Okay.
As we make our way up to the top of the Ant Village, we finally meet Zab, who is meditating. He soon tells us there's someone called Clementine who is in Midtown, and to reach Midtown we must climb to the top of the village. As we reach Midtown, we witness a robot get chased by police and being questioned if they know Clementine. By interacting with some robots, some of them will tell you completely useless information, some of them will give you hints to where to find your next objective. By exploring Midtown, we earn Catwalk for reaching Midtown. I find a bar where the barman tells us where to find Clementine, who lives in a residency. Not long after getting to the residency, we find Clementine's apartments. After meeting Clementine, she tells us that she's been working on the old subway system and needs an atomic battery to get it up and running, and that NECO Corporation has one secured in their factory and that she has a contact who can help us get inside. She also tells us she doesn't know his name, but he wears a bomber jacket and a gold chain, gives us a message to pass on. As we head back into Midtown Centre, we earn a trophy for nuzzling up against 5 robots.
Hey, Cat's best friend. Nuzzled against 5 robots. Nice.
After a while, we finally find the contact whose name is Blazer, and pass on Clementine's message. He agrees to help us gain into the factory, but he needs a disguise first. So we need to borrow a worker jacket and a worker helmet. To get the worker's helmet, we need to go back to the bar where we find information about Clementine and go to the back of it and knock off some bottles off the shelf right onto this robot's head, who has passed out drunk. As he wakes up, he heads back to his boss, who has a go at him, and as the robot and his boss are getting yelled at, Inferno jumps into a box and the robot carries it into the store, and we borrow the worker's helmet and we make our way out from a little side vent. To get the worker's jacket, we need to knock off all the cameras in the residency to let the youngsters play their music, and one of them lets Inferno to take a tape, what then we use to play in the closed store and put the tape into a player at the back of the store and blast some tunes. What makes the store owner come to the back of the store so that Inferno and B12 can borrow the worker's jacket. As we give these back to Blazer, he helps us to sneak into the factory by carrying Inferno inside a box. There is a trophy for not getting spotted by any sentinels, who are these security bots. But I screw it up and we'll come back to this trophy later in the video. As we make our way through the factory, we find an atomic battery. We have to solve a small puzzle to get the atomic battery. After the crying of the battery, all the alarms in the factory go off and it goes into lockdown. As we make our way back to Clementine's apartment, find out the sentinels are patrolling the area, so we must sneak past them and get back to Clementine's apartment. As we get back into Clementine's apartment, we find another puzzle and figure out where to meet Clementine. The note says that Clementine is with Blazer at the nightclub. At the nightclub, the bouncer doesn't let us in, so we have to sneak around the back and find a drunk robot and a window, and he lets us in. During this section, I grab another chapter related trophy, what is for grabbing a vinyl and scratching it on the DJ table. As we find Clementine, who is tied up by none other than Blazer. He is working with the cops and sends Inferno, B12 and Clementine into the next chapter, jail, what earns us another trophy. Our new objective is escape jail, what is easy for Inferno because it was built for robots. After helping Clementine open a cell, we head towards the exit but find B12, who is trapped in a force field cell. After nearly getting caught by the sentinels, we manage to rescue B12. B12 and Inferno have a heartfelt moment. Now with everyone back together, we make our way into the courtyard where we have to dupe some sentinels, and this is where I earn the trophy No More Lives, where I was dying 9 times. After that sad trophy, we make our way into the front of the prison where Clementine borrows a car, but we must open the gate for her. After opening the gate, Inferno has to dupe some more sentinels to jump on the car that Clementine is driving. As we are in clear, Clementine splits up with Inferno and B12 to lure the sentinels away from us. Inferno and B12 then power up the subway system, what takes them to the control room. B12 finds a way to open the outside with both of us, and everyone would just need to turn on all the monitors, then help B12 to hack on the security panels. This then backfires and B12 is affected, but he tells us to carry on. After getting the last one, B12 asks Inferno to carry him to the workstation. After doing so, B12 makes a huge decision and sacrifices himself, what ends up opening the outside to everyone. As Inferno makes his way outside, we earn the last storage trophy. Now on to step 2, speedrun. We have to complete the story under 2 hours. You may think this is hard. Well, yes, it is. I don't like speedrunning trophies, but following a commentary guide, which you don't even have to look at, talks your way through. And when you pause the game, the in-game timer stops. I start collecting all the collectibles, and while doing that, I go for the remaining chapter-related trophies. The only one that gave me trouble was the snickety, or however you pronounce that. What was for not being detected by sentinels in Midtown. Here's the trophy for collecting all music sheets. This also earns us a badge what we need for the different trophy.
Okay, so back in this area now. Hop back of Ha. Do the Dewey. Alright. My dude. Here's your keys. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Badges. Where is it? Right. Let's go in the rest of the collectibles. There we go. I remember. Alright, sweet.
Now on to the final trophy. Inferno has to dunk this basketball, which is in the slums, what earns us the last trophy and the platinum. I thank you all for watching. I hope you have all enjoyed. I have something huge planned for 100 subscribers. I was going to say platinums then, but 100 subscribers. Don't miss it. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye and have a good day.